Yo, welcome back to the channel, guys. So I want to talk to you guys about building leverage. And sorry, I'm in the car, it's dark. I just got off my night shift. I've been working a lot, and I want to talk and touch on why I've been working a lot. Well, first of all, my life's ass. I'm basically like restarting over. I'm almost 35. I'll be 35 this year. I just had a job situation where the employer didn't refuse to pay me, so I basically jacked up all my credit cards and had to start over with new jobs, not making much money, you know? So now I'm working ridiculous hours right now and applying to other jobs and stuff. But, you know, I have all this knowledge and things that I've learned over the years, and it's going to help me with restarting, you know? It's not as painful as the first two times, because now I know how to build leverage, okay? What do I mean by that? Right now, the market is fucking extremely ugly, you know? Very bearish out here. If you don't know what bearish means, it means really bad. People are just, there's more sellers than buyers in the market. And what does that mean for you? It means it's good to accumulate. It means you come in, you buy the lows, and a little bit goes a long way. When things are extremely undervalued, you know, you can just basically do what I do. I'm making minimal payments on all my debt, and all my basically expendable income is going into the market right now, into these undervalued, mostly cryptocurrency, these altcoins. And guys, I have another channel. It's called Crypto Z. I'm actually about to break 1,000 subs here probably any day now. So if you want to get some alpha on some like low cap altcoin gems, subscribe to my channel, and also have a Discord. And you know what, I wasn't really trying to touch on the cryptocurrency with this channel that I just started. It was more of like just basic financial literacy and, you know, credit stuff, just random life stuff, you know, trying to get out the trenches stuff. But I really need to touch on this crypto a little bit in this channel, because it's a huge part. It's going to play a huge part as far as how I'm getting out of poverty. It's how I'm building leverage, okay? Now, let me just touch in a little bit about why it's a good opportunity right now. So let me just touch on this crypto. There's a lot of bullish things going on with crypto right now, guys. It's there, you know, there's a lot of legislation being passed, and that's basically what these institutions have been waiting on. They're waiting on this piece of legislation. It's called the Clarity Act to be signed and go into effect. And what is the Clarity Act? It's basically, they didn't have any regulation on this stuff until there wasn't. They're regulating it by force, and they're suing everybody. And now the market's been bearish because all of Trump's tariffs and Jerome Powell, he's the Fed chair, just interest rate, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Now, this presents great opportunities for the investor, for the guy trying to build leverage. When you put your money in these things, guys, these altcoins are so destroyed right now. And I'm not trying to be funny about this. You could literally 100x your money. It sounds too good to be true. It sounds too good to be true, I know. But from these prices where we're at right now, it's true as fuck, you know? So, what am I planning to do? I'm going to pay my minimal payments on my credit cards and my debt. I'm going to use all my extra money in these altcoins. Now, when the market flips bullish and things they're appreciating in value, I'm not going to keep buying them like that, you know? Once they start hitting certain levels, I'm going to go back to using that capital for things like paying off debt. Now I'm going to let those things cook. I'm going to let these assets cook. And I'm going to use that money as leverage. When I take profits, it's going to be substantially more than my principal, you know? So these are things to think about, you know? Yes, everyone says, oh, get out of debt before you invest. If you have opportunities presented in front of you where you can literally 100x your money, wouldn't it be smarter to pay the minimal payments, put as much as you can into those assets, and then, you know, once you take your profits, just pay everything off with that, you know? Pay your debts off in full. Pay everything. use that money as leverage. Start a business. Invest in something else, less risky. Once you pull the profits from it, park it in something safe. Use the money for stuff you need. You know? I just thought I would want to touch on this because this is one of the easiest opportunities you have right now to build leverage. I mean, you're going to be buying assets at like 90+% on sale. I mean, literally, you could 10x your money just to get back to previous, like, regular levels. That's how destroyed these altcoins are. So I just wanted to touch on that, guys, because that's what I'm doing. You know, that's what my plan is at this moment. I'm working a lot, putting money in the market, and, you know, playing it by ear. I'm going to keep doing this until things get bullish, and eventually they will. It doesn't, you know, just like when it rains. Eventually the sun comes out. Don't keep raining. Sometimes it floods and it gets really bad. Sometimes it'll rain for weeks and it'll keep flooding. But, you know, it don't ever stay like it forever. Eventually the sun comes out, and luckily the storm presents opportunities. Good ones. You know? Ones where you could potentially 100x your money in an emerging asset class. You know? It's crazy, this opportunity. So I just wanted to touch on that, guys. And if you, like I said, I'm going to drop my YouTube channel and my Discord in a pinned comment. If you guys want to get in there, you can actually, I have, the general chat is free, and I have a paid subscription. It's $6. And I post all my buy and sell alerts. I've been in the crypto market since 2017, made and lost a lot. So, pretty knowledgeable in this stuff, guys. So, if you want to get in there, I wasn't really trying to like cross promote this stuff on this channel, but you know, I might as well, because it's a big part of how I'm escaping poverty. You get these buy and sell alerts, you get ETH and Bitcoin charts. Ask me whatever you want about crypto for $6. I don't know anyone else doing that. Everyone else is charging like hundreds of dollars for that, and they're probably non-responsive in the Discord. It's actually a growing community right now. I got like 80 some people in there, so it's very chill. I'm trying to keep it that way. So if you want to get in there, don't be spamming stuff, don't be doing none of that. But anyways, guys, if you are getting value, like and subscribe to the channel and hold down the fort. I'm about to go home and swap clothes out and get back to the other job. You know, people say they work dark to dark. I work light to light. Don't even make sense. I'm out here trying to find sleep, trying to take advantage and seize opportunities while they're here. Get the suffering out of the way right now. You know, if I keep doing what I'm doing until the market gets bullish, I just position myself and build hella leverage. I had to make some sacrifices to do it, but when that time comes where I take profits, that delayed gratification is going to be on the next level. You know, I'm going to be taking vacations and doing things I never thought I would be able to do, because I sacrificed stuff and seized an opportunity. Basically a generational one at that. Every generation we have opportunities, guys, and this is basically ours. You know, before us it was real estate and stocks. Now it's crypto. It's AI and crypto. You know? So hold down the fort, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video.